On stage at the veterans ceremony, the general said, "Some people don't deserve medals, they deserve reminders of their failure." Crowd laughed, cameras rolled. 2 days later, the footage I released showed who ordered the airstrike that hit civilians. On stage at the veterans ceremony, the general said, "Some people don't deserve medals, they deserve reminders of their failure." Crowd laughed, cameras rolled. 2 days later, the footage I released showed who ordered the airstrike that hit civilians. I maintain radio logs for a private defense contractor. Everything gets recorded, encrypted, stored on servers most people don't know exist. General Briggs wasn't talking about some abstract soldier. He meant Sergeant Okoye, who'd questioned a target designation 40 minutes before the strike. I was on shift that night, monitoring 5 different channels, logging every transmission. Standard protocol for operations in contested zones. Okoye's voice came through channel 3. "Command, thermal imaging shows inconsistent patterns. Request verification on target classification." Briggs responded immediately. "Target is confirmed hostile infrastructure. Proceed as directed." "Sir, heat signatures indicate possible civilian presence. Multiple sources, clustered formation consistent with a Sergeant. Your job is to relay coordinates, not interpret intelligence. Stand by for strike authorization." There was a pause. Then Okoye again, quieter. "Requesting secondary confirmation from ground assets. Request denied. Authorization code Lima 79. Execute." I logged it all. Every hesitation, every word. The missiles launched 16 minutes later. By morning, local reports were coming in. A teacher had kept the school open for late tutoring. 16 people. The youngest was 9 years old. The investigation started within 48 hours. I watched them interview Okoye. Watched him explain exactly what he'd flagged, exactly what he'd said. Then I watched them interview Briggs. He said Okoye had been confused, misread the equipment, that the intelligence clearly indicated an abandoned structure being used for weapons storage. He said it with the kind of confidence that makes people believe you. The investigation concluded in 9 days. Unavoidable collateral damage in a high-priority operation. No evidence of negligence or protocol violations. Briggs got his 3rd star 6 months later. Okoye left the service and stopped answering calls from anyone in uniform. I kept the files. It's my job. Everything gets archived, backed up, stored in 3 separate locations. I've been doing this for 11 years and I've never deleted a single transmission. So when the ceremony invitation arrived and I saw Briggs was the keynote speaker, I almost didn't go. But something made me show up. I sat in the back row, watched him take the podium in his pressed uniform with those 3 stars gleaming. He talked about sacrifice, about tough decisions, about soldiers who crack under pressure and the leaders who have to carry that weight. Then he said it. "Some people don't deserve medals. They deserve reminders of their failure." People laughed. A few veterans nodded. Someone behind me whispered agreement. I pulled out my phone and started recording. He kept going. Talked about second-guessing command decisions, about soldiers who think they know better than their superiors, about the dangerous precedent of questioning orders in combat situations. He never said Okoye's name. He didn't have to. I left before the speech ended. At home, I logged into the archive system, found the operation from that night, started pulling files. Not just the audio, the metadata showing exact timestamps, the automated transcription logs, the secondary verification requests that had been filed and ignored. I found 3 separate warnings about civilian presence, all tagged with Briggs's authorization code, all marked disregard. Then I found something else, an internal message sent 20 minutes before the strike. Briggs to his operations coordinator. "Intelligence is contested, but window is closing. This target has been on the board for 6 weeks and we need the stat. Authorization stands." They'd known. He'd known. And he'd launched anyway because the target looked good on paper, because someone higher up wanted results, because waiting another day meant someone else might get credit. I spent 4 hours organizing everything into a clean, undeniable sequence. Every transmission, every warning, every override. Then I dumped it to a secure server, sent the link to 2 defense oversight committees, and a forensic journalist who'd been investigating military procurement irregularities. I used an anonymous account, routed it through 3 different VPNs, made it untraceable. Then I went to bed. By morning, my phone had 43 missed calls.